tell you how God worked in my life. In 2021, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and uh, it was a very shattering moment for all of us. And we went through a lot. Even though my faith was in Him and all those things, reading Bible every day and praying every day and all those things, but during those test time, I couldn't do anything. I was even though I would open up the Bible, I was blank, and when I started to pray, I couldn't pray anything. I would just sit down and think about something else and all those things, and it kept going, and all the tests came, and I was still hoping that God will answer my prayer. And the test results came, and they confirmed it. I was hoping that my test results will say that I have no cancer, but the doctor said you have to go through all these things. So it was a difficult time, but okay, I said, let's move on. And I said, Lord, first thing I said, Lord, why me? And He spoke to me through various verses, and He said, this is to show that how much He loved me and how much He cared for me. And all these things started one by one, and I was having fear, I was having doubts and all those things. And even when I went to the doctor and to take some decisions, we were not able to do it. And one day when I stepped out from the doctor's clinic, the voice of the Lord clearly asked me, are you willing to trust faith or fear? That's the only thing. It just shook me up, and I said, I'm going to have faith in you, Lord. I'm not going to fear about this. I'm going to have faith in you. And I just boldly went back to the doctor and started to talk to her. And all the process went smoothly by God's grace. At this point, I would like to tell that at some point, everybody has to die. And as Christians, we have a hope that we'll be with Him for eternity. But when we are facing through all these trials and temptations, we are shaken up a little bit, and our faith goes down, up, and it's really difficult. But in and through, I think God reminded us through His verse. He spoke to us. Going to the doctor is a medical help that we get from them. Even the doctors won't know, because when we spoke to them, they said 2 or 3% of reoccurrence chances are there, but we cannot say anything about it. We ourselves don't know. And we believe that we are not going to look up to that situation. So we trusted God, and we put our faith in Him, and we started this journey. And we want to thank and praise God for the families that stood with us, prayed with us, supported us, encouraged us. During these times, I had many negative inputs also, but in and through, God was faithful to carry me forward. And I've learned some life's lessons through this. That life is more precious for me, and I have to live it up with Him, to do His will and to obey His call, just not take it lightly. And I have the assurance and hope that He died for me and He cares for me, and the hope of eternity for me. Sometimes it's scary when we think of all these things. Not only people die of cancer, but so many other diseases also, no? People die of heartaches and kidney problems and all those diseases. But God has a purpose in each of our lives, and I believe that God has a purpose in my life too. And I want to be an obedient child to Him and faithful to His call.